kill. The trade happening. Taker gets another, in fact, as I look towards bottom and I see the towers being pushed. Oh, Bambo. Gotta be careful here. He should live. Dendy is playing so aggressively. I mean, even for Dendy. Even for Dendy.
Even for Dendy, it's multiple times I've seen himself forced out very aggressively forward.
Oh, they're gonna get Bamboo!
Again, big trouble. Blinding Light gets a miss chance. Unfortunately, Battle Hunger don't miss. That guy gets a kill. This tier 1 tower's been alive for the longest time, but again, Navi doing what Navi does best. Take a fight under your tower and kill you under your tower, and then push your tower.
Right, and in that order, that's the key. Is first they kill you, then they go for the tower, not the other way around, which we see from other teams. Look at this aggression. Battle Hunger is just working out beautifully here, setting up the cold snap damage, ensuring it procs. Oh, come with me though. Replicates in. Another kill, probably gonna go his way. He's gonna get it. Mega kill for him, and I mean, Lincolns, if you get it this fast, not a bad item to have if you live. The Rock is doing big damage, not to be enough, but Lumi, he's got it in about 600 gold. 15-minute, or maybe 7, let's call it a 17-minute Lincoln's Reign of Aquila at the rate he's going. As well as the boots, this is impressive stuff. Come with me, known for his jungle play, support play. A mouse, but showing that he too can be a very potent character.
Yeah, he got relatively free farm, and he, got the chance to pick off Lungdra a couple times. It looks like finally Havos is gonna get picked off as well, and this time he's not gonna get too many kills with that marching machine. And Havos being too aggressive in that position. He does have his Major Travel, and he's gonna be working on the 4-staff next, but it should limit down those kills. The question is, will Morphling carry themselves back? Talking about a very, very quick Lincoln Sphere, but again, I'm a little bit dubious. Lincoln Sphere is 5,000 gold, and effectively you're getting, what, 20 damage, 10 stats here, 15, whatever the final amount is. It's not impressive. I mean, it's not impressive enough.
Here's the thing about Lincolns, is if you want raw defense, there's nothing better than either a BKB or maybe a Manta to do with that Entangle. If you want a little bit of both, Manta gives you a lot of damage, also gives you some push power. Lincoln's, what it really gives you is just you can be aggressive in very small scale engagements, and you can also be more difficult to kill, but it's not amazing at any one thing. Bambo, the Battle Hunger, look at the chase! The high ground ward here for Mouse Sports. Puppy gonna eat some Battle Hunger, gets pulled back in, there's your Sunstrike! Gonna miss a Bambo, but he's dead to this Battle Hunger if he doesn't do something soon. I think Waveforman, come with me, is not farming, he's just team fighting here, but the rocket splashing through a lot of damage, and Puppy getting a taste of his own medicine. Chops the creep just to remove it. Did he miss the creep?
Not sure. Not sure why it did not remove. I think he chopped the illusion, perhaps. Yeah, no, he did chop the illusion.
Oh,
but I guess it doesn't work.
He's gonna die. No, he's not.
No, he should be fine. It's timing out very soon. He's actually dying quicker as he goes to jungle.
Is he gonna die to neutrals? No, barely gonna live.
No, he's fine.
That was close. That was close.
Yeah. No, actually, in that during that team fight, Come With Me was farming up top. The recall brought him in.
Oh,
unfortunately, he missed a waveform afterwards. So again, Kato showing a lot of his versatility and effectiveness as a hero. Just does so many things.
Well,
meanwhile, Shaker's dying on the bottom.
1437. It's gonna die the Forge Spirits and the TPL. Dandy balls to the wall and make it work. Yeah, I'm really glad you pointed that out because that's something we haven't talked about. Oh, Havos going for Bambo. Arsar with some very rude alt chat there. But I mean, here's the thing I wanted to point out is Morphling, we already sort of know him as like a Arsart waveform in. Come with me, wants to go here. The Lincolns is up, but he's not going to. Okay, will you let me talk? God damn it, come with me. All right. So anyway, you already have replicates to get around the map. Now you have that recall as well. Come with me can be ultra mobile and constantly in the fights while farming.
And meanwhile, they really don't want to talk calculus on the run. 4-stat forward from Dendy. No, ooh. I'm surprised he didn't drop his Deafening Blast, but should be okay. Again, more Lincoln hate from Luminous is the fact that if you have such a powerful star, he goes in right now, gets called, come with me, but he wants to kill. Is he gonna get it? And that's where Lincoln's is very helpful. Blink backwards to push him back, gaining HP under the tower. He has quite a amount to work with. Oh, there's a Berserker call, but really he can't do too much. Waveforms and a TP. Tornado from Dendy, perhaps? No, just a little bit slow on the Invoke. If he had that powerful start, he had an Ethereal Blade. That would be different. I guess the only other thing that Lincoln Sphere is really good for is the build-up. You cannot actually talk it down because it's it's a perseverance. It's always nice.
Yeah, I mean, you have a Kodal. You have a Kodal to give you some mana. I believe they have Arcane Boots on at least somebody at this point. Oh, do they?
He has a Ring of Aquila for himself. Right. I mean, I feel like the regen is nice. You could always just supplement it with the bottle.
Oh, Calculus. Has the 4-step in by Dendy. Is going to dodge the Shackle and get the kill. Okay, here's the other thing about Lincolns. Yeah, it lets you get a really fat Morphling if the game goes long enough, but look what they're doing. They've let Light of Heaven out from under their boot. and he's got himself a relic now. Just about. It's a late one. Make no bones about that. But he's still gonna have a relic. And I mean, Navi. There's a lot of eggs in the Morphling basket, whereas for Navi they have spread things out quite a bit. So this will sort of answer the question of. I mean, it'll be a case study in can that one ultra farm hard carry deal with 3 pretty well farmed semi carries. I don't know what your thoughts are, but we'll find out soon enough.
I'm gonna say no. 1437 got the farming role in the bot lane, and his farm has not answered. He's got the blink, although he's only got 55 CS, and that's a 20-minute blink on a farming shaker, so it's not too impressive. Keeper's been running the map all over the place, so he's no farm. Calculus playing the support, so yeah, Morphling's carrying the full brunt of the job, but he needs a little bit more support.
Well, with that blink up, do they look to get aggressive now? I mean, here's the thing: is their team fight is come with me. Replicates up top, Blake away by Dendy. Dendy out of mana even after the wand usage, cannot TP. But come with me has the wave on cooldown. I think Dendy will survive. Should be able to TP home. Doesn't want to though. I think he wants to blink out and get right back to farming. And gets his arcane boots. And now he'll blink. Now he'll run.
Yeah, there's a couple of people in interviews and asking why do you go actually arcane boots on Invoker? I mean, phase boot is just kind of de facto boot choice, and he's saying that when you go for the exort build, a lot of your spells cost quite a bit of mana.
Right.
And arcane boots is never really a bad item. It works for a team, and stacking it for a team is not bad at all.
Well, we'll just have to see how it works out. I mean, it's more of sort of a mid game, team's utility item, less of like a I'm gonna carry my team or. Right. Do the big right-click damage. So we'll see how it pays off. But I mean, they could use it, that's for sure. Tinker doing some harassing the calculus. Speaking of Boast, he's got himself a 4-step. Soul Rain as well as Boots of Travel. So he's getting up some pretty... I mean, all around, Navi, everybody's getting something. If you look at Mouse, I mean, they've got a blink on Shaker. Sing, not too much, just a bunch of utility items. And particularly this Kodal. Mastermind blink hit echo! Oh my goodness! Light of Heaven just gets melted down. Puppy should be the next to fall. Definitely Blast Meteor. Navi strikes back. They don't get a kill though, and Morphling isn't here. Where is he actually? He's joining the fight. No, he's actually farming bottom. Something gets stolen from Denny. That's definitely a blast. And the zap! Arsart with the wand at about 100 health. Man, that blink was unexpected. Navi was not prepared for either Lumi. And they get a big set of kills, but can they turn it into a tower? I'm not sure against Tinker. This is going to be tough.
Yeah, they definitely cannot get the tower. Marching Machine is just going to pick it off. And then next time, I think Navi would not be surprised by it anymore. So that was kind of the best team fight that Mouse could have hoped for. And they only got 2 kills out of it. Granted, they got the Lone Druid, so they're slowing down his farm a little bit. And of course, they got the Axe, who, by the way, has went for drums. Drums and Tranquil Boots. But it's not sure whether that was enough of a team fight.
Well, we'll have to see. Will do Navi play a little bit more carefully? Do they still play aggressive? Because that's where Earthshaker can punish your positioning. But come with me. Speaking of aggressive, this guy is giving Dendy a run for his money. Heading towards the boat's going to wait for him. It adapted to cancel the TP. And he should be able to get the kill. Just the replicant immediately works over to a great play there by Come With Me. Yes, you can use replicant as sort of a mini blink there. Come With Me executes perfectly. And that's the problem for this Tinker, is he can be solo ganked right now. It doesn't really have the extra HP to deal with it. Light of Heaven gets shackled. In comes Sing Sing and 1437. Oh, the fish are gonna miss. Oh no.
How?
I don't know how, but definitely Blast Ice Wall. Traps 3 of them in! 2 of them in, I should say, and Dendy might pay for it. 4-step onto the Loga. Dendy just running circles around Mouse. Double Ice Wall. Sing Sing stealing whatever the hell he can, but in comes Puppy. It's a complete flank here, a surround, if you will. Oh, that Ice Wall may be going to be enough to keep him alive. Only 1 kill for both teams after all that action. Can you really... Are you guys serious here? Cold Snap? Oh, no. But there we go. Waveform out. Come With Me. Should be able to live now. Cold Snap. He's going to get caught. Oh, poor Come With Me. The Ghost Scepter even used. Every single trick in that bag from Morphling is being occupied. TP it onto the bear. Waveform to the high ground. 4-staff in. Where is it? Waiting for it. Dendy gets 1. Blink it as well. The Ice Wall. Are you serious, Dendy? They didn't even have vision of that. Come With Me. Still alive. Still alive. Waveform back. TP out. Not going to get away. But goodness gracious, did Navi have to pull out all the stops for that one. Oh. Jesus.
I thought I was watching an episode of Tom and Jerry right there because
that's the perfect
that was
analogy.
Absolutely insane. It was just an endless chase, and finally, Come With Me again. Like you said, every trick up his sleeve. He even pulled a rabbit out of his hat, but it wasn't enough because Navi's just relentless on that kill.
That was scary. I mean, just how long it took them to kill the Morphling. Now, it helped that Light of Heaven never got an entangle there. You know, no Berserker's Call either, but it goes back to the item choices. Puppey just not having that great mobility of his own. So we'll have to see how things pan out, but if it's that hard to kill Morphling now, I mean, it could be trouble for Na'Vi. They don't really have any true lockdown just yet. No Scythe of Vice up. No Blake to get set up that call, so... Well, it's still anybody's game in my book, although Na'Vi do have the lead.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's hard to kill Morphling, but Morphling at this point, he doesn't kill that fast either. I mean, he's not exactly a killing machine. Now that would quickly change once he finishes you know, Ethereal Blade. Then he really becomes a you know, pick off your Tinker, pick off your Venomancer. It's gonna be great.
Well, it's turned into basically a farm war, and I mean, Na'Vi is ahead, but they're not like accelerating their farm here dramatically. They're up by 4k, but 25 minutes in, not the biggest lead in the world. I guess my concern is there's just so much farm on income with me right now. Like, nobody else really has much. Bambo working towards a mech. Actually, I'm sorry, I guess they have a few things going. Windrunner, by the way, really far behind. Playing hard support this game. That's something we have not talked about. We rarely ever see this. Windrunner almost always getting some farm, at least in the mid game, but Calculus is actually the one who's the farthest behind.
Yeah, she is basically using Power Shot whenever she can. She gets farm, but you can't actually overspam because you always want to have a Shackle Shot and a Windrunner just in reserve. Some of the Chinese players we see when they go, they do support Windrunner a little bit more in China. They sometimes pick a Soul Ring up just for, you know, a little bit more spammage. Right. And of course a little bit of mana regeneration.
And maybe even a Tranquil Boots. We've seen that too.
Yeah.
But not going for that in this game. Okay, well if you're Na'Vi right now, are you content to just farm, get those items up, take this to late game? Are you worried about coming with me? It doesn't seem like they are, but should they be? I guess is my question.
I mean, I thought they were just waiting for the Radiance. The Radiance is done right now. And I don't know where that bear is at the moment, but it's on the bot lane, so maybe that's what we're seeing. The tier 2 push up on top, and you see the Na'Vi entire team is scattering up. Very good play here by Light of Heaven, leaving a Spirit nearby, so making sure his tower don't suffer too much damage. He has to get out of Morphling's range, though, because Morphling will keep right-clicking it and prevent you to keep it back.
Can Na'Vi do this? Can they get a tower? I mean, look at Mouse Sports. They have a lot. They're not in position at all, though. That's a big concern. They don't seem to know that Na'Vi's grouped up top. 2 or 3 of these heroes have not been spotted just yet. Mouse is going to go top and look to stop this, but they've let Tinker set up. He's going to be able to spam March if he wants to. Although he's not there, but if he wanted to TP in, he could have. Mouse are just very late to this, but they are going to TP in. Here we go. Oh, come with me. Is he going to wave in? He is. Aggressive wave in. Goes for Puppey. There's your Berserker's Call, but they're just going to ignore the Morphling. Go for the support. Stephanie Blast and the Tornado and the Meatball on top of it all. So much damage. No kills just yet. Come with me. Getting burned. The bear chasing him. Come with me. Does he want back in? No. Replicates out. And I think everyone's going to live.
Well, everyone's going to live, but more importantly, Light of Heaven as Bear is very healthy in HP. That means the tier 2 tower is going to be in big trouble if Mouseward decides to back it up. Come With Me has already been morphing a lot of it to strength. And you can see Sexy Bamboo just defending for all it's worth. Unfortunately, Spirit Form's almost timing out. And without Spirit Form, I mean, it's very, very difficult for Keeper of Light to kind of defend like this. I mean, he could sit there and Illuminate, but you never really want to sit there and Illuminate. You're kind of scared.
Right. As if answering a prayer from Mouse, though, they will back off right as that Spirit Form ends. So I guess he'll be okay for the moment. Now, what is the cooldown on that, actually? It's not that long. It's only 40 seconds duration. And now it's only down for 30 seconds at a time. So he'll have it back up if they want to push. Also, he's got the mech and the Tranquil Boots, and I mean, this is the beauty of Keeper of the Light. He doesn't need Arcane Boots. He can go directly for Tranquil's Mechanism, all those support utility items. But it's still a very interesting choice to give this all to Keeper of the Light. Oh, Dandy, look at Bamboo! Are they gonna spot him? Now they are. Oh, Bamboo.
Bamboo's trying to hide his horse in between 3 trees. Horse need to lose some weight, because he's got spotted. Meanwhile, Come With Me, though, very aggressive play. I think this is the correct way to play the Morphling, especially when you're this far ahead. He's 7-1-0. He's gonna get his Ethereal right now.
Yo, what can Na'Vi do to deal with this? Do they have a, let's see, do they have a pipe? No pipe just yet. I don't actually, no mechanism either. I mean, not having those...
No, there's a mech on Venom. He's not gonna get solo picked off. Tinker's got the 4 staff, so mostly he should be fine. Axe should be okay as well. It really depends on the current HP level of the Na'Vi hero.
Right. At full health,
in theory, they could survive from Come With Me.
There's no Crystal Maiden with boots and a magic wand. I think that's the point we're trying to make here. There's no guaranteed easy kills. But with the follow-up from his team, with that setup, he could find some openings.
Definitely. And now you can see that Morphling going down to very low